What is going on, everybody? We've got Week 8 NFL action today. Minnesota at Green Bay. It's time to get things started. Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Heavy winds, some snow flurries. It's beginning to look a lot like football weather at Lambeau Field. Packers come into this game 5-1. First place in the NFC North and first place in the NFC. Minnesota possibly trying to tank for Trevor. We shall see. Not sure they get the number 1 pick over the Jets, but we shall see, I suppose. Packers, Vikings. November football. Happy November, everybody. Hope you had a fantastic Halloween Saturday. Final NFL Sunday with political ads, and it feels great. Speaking of that, I'll make that a video. I'm not going to live stream about that. Don't worry, it's nothing political. But I will be recording a video after the game today because, yeah, we gotta talk about some stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit worried about this game today. I'm not gonna lie. Jefferson and Thielen kind of scare me with Kevin King being out. I think this is another high scoring game, very similar to Week 1. Ooh, Larry Fitzgerald commercial. Love to see that. Today we're rocking the Jordy Nelson jersey, but it can be Jay Sternberger. I'm definitely not salty that they gave him Jordy's number or anything. Yeah, no, definitely not upset about that. Let's take a look here. I think it was Packers by 7 was the final line up. It closed at Packers -6. I like that number. If I'm a bettor, I like that number. I'll take Green Bay and the points. I don't think Minnesota's tanking, but I certainly think that they're not very good. which is a little disappointing because I thought the NFC North might be able to get 3 teams into the playoffs this year, but turns out we might only get 1. NFC West is so good. Of course, Aaron Rodgers having his MVP style season. 1,600 yards, 17 touchdowns, 2 picks. He's like number 1 in QBR, and like, I don't know. He's having a really good year. Kickoff at temperature at Lambeau Field today, 34 degrees, 23 mile an hour winds with gusts up to 40 miles an hour. So I think that's part of what scares me about today. Not necessarily the fact that it's windy and the kickers are going to be bad, but just that this feels like a Dalvin Cook game. And with the Packers not having Aaron Jones, oh God, they're showing everything blowing across the field today. Good Lord. They're showing Pam Oliver down on the sideline. She's got 87 like layers. Dan Bailey to kick us off. Vikings won the toss and deferred. And that'll go into the end zone and out of the back for a touchback. And Aaron Rodgers and the Packers offense come out onto the field to start the game. I would not say that this is Aaron Rodgers' best year of his career, Kevin Burkhardt, but he's having a good one. Rodgers starts the game under center. Tanyan and Mercedes Lewis in the game at tight end. 1 receiver each side. Jamal Williams in the backfield. Give is to Williams running left across the line of scrimmage. Up, pushes forward for about 3 yards up to the 28-yard line. Eric Kendricks in on the stop. Packers without Aaron Jones, David Bakhtiari, and Kevin King today, as I mentioned before, as well as Christian Kirksey and Alan Lazard, who practiced this week but were not brought back onto the roster from IR. Of course, how IR works, they're out for 3 weeks, and then they have 21 days of practicing, and then, we'll see. Rodgers play action to Robert Tanyan for a first down across the 35. Jeff Gladney on the stop up to the 37. Jamal Williams will be the number 1 back today for Green Bay. Aaron Jones out again. I think this is just the Packers playing this extra cautiously. Aaron Jones wanted to play last week. They told him no. I don't know if it was, something happened during practice this week, because I don't think he practiced at all. Something happened during the week. Tyler Irvin's back, so that's good. 2 receivers, right, 1 left. Rodgers in the gun. Jamal Williams to his left. Tyler Irvin in motion. Give to Williams running right across the 40. Out to about the 43-yard line. Eric Kendricks again on the stop. Packers starting fairly conservative. Of course, they are the only team in the NFL this season to have scored on every opening possession. Rodgers in the gun. Irvin to his right. Jamal Williams to his left. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Rodgers Looking for a hard count, motions Irvin out left. Give is to Williams running right. He's got a good hole across midfield and close to the 45-yard line, tackled by Harrison Smith and one of the corners. I don't know the Vikings corners well enough because they're all super young. But a great job on the right side of the line. I think it was Lucas Patrick, the right guard, and Rick Wagner, the right tackle, doing a great job opening the hole here. Yeah, great job by the right side of the line there. Across midfield, Aaron Rodgers under center. One receiver left, two to the right. Jay Sternberger in the game for the first time. Give it to Jamal Williams running left. Bounces it outside across the 45-40 and close to another first down. Tackled by Anthony Harris. 2nd and 1. 9-yard carry by Jamal Williams. Darius Shepard, a good block on the outside on Cameron Dantzler. Dantzler was on the COVID list this week. But it was because he was in contact with someone. He tested negative, and we are all good to go. So Cam Dantzler is playing today for Minnesota. 2nd and 1 for Green Bay here on their opening drive of the game. Ball at the Minnesota 38. Rodgers in the gun. Williams to his right. 2 receivers left. Motions Tyler Irvin. Quick throw left side. Devontae Adams. That's his first reception. There is a flag down. So it'll be a first down pending the penalty. Offside in the defense. Alex Kemp, the official head referee today. Penalty is declined, so Adams' reception will count. And the Packers continue moving on down the field. First and 10, Green Bay after the conversion to Adams. 11 and a half minutes to go here. Packers starting the game with the ball. Rodgers in the gun, 2 receivers each side. Play fake, quick toss to Robert Tonyan. Inside the 30, picks up 4, maybe 5. Kendricks again on the tackle. It's his 3rd of the game already. Second and 6 here for the Packers offense. Rodgers in the gun. Irvin and Jamal Williams both in the backfield. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Tyler Irvin motions to the right. Give to Jamal Williams running left. Fights forward close to the 25-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and short here. 3rd and 2 probably. Jamal Williams out here dancing, vibing pregame. Man, you just watch him and you know he's having fun and you want to have fun. I love that. I love Jamal Williams. Empty set here for Aaron Rodgers. Now motions Jamal Williams to the backfield. Trips receivers right. Tight end in the game. Rodgers takes a snap, straight drop, quick throw out to Jamal Williams' right side, and he's going to be about a yard short. Eric Kendricks on the stop. Wilson and Gladney also in on the stop. And with this win today, I wonder if Green Bay is going to try to go for it here. About a yard short there. Fourth and 1 here. Packers do look like they're going for it. All 3 tight ends in the game, all on the left side of the line. Now Tonyan motions left to right. Adams, the lone receiver. Jamal Williams in the backfield. Play action. Rodgers looking. Throws, and it's caught by Sternberger inside the 15 and brought down at the 10-yard line by Cam Dantzler. 4th down conversion for the Packers offense on play action. He finds Jay Sternberger, found the hole in the zone, and Rodgers That's a Rodgers. Great throw there and an awesome catch by Jay Sternberger. Throw was high. And 87 got up and got it. Marked him down at the 11, so not quite first and goal. Rogers in the gun, Williams to his right. Adams motions left to right, give to Jamal Williams up the middle, hesitation. Fights his way inside the 10, close to the 8-yard line. Kendricks again on the stop. Probably should have started him in my fantasy league, huh? Started Levante David over him. I'm seeing now that was a mistake. Aaron Rodgers, 2nd and 7 from the 8-yard line. Rodgers under center. Devontae Adams, Valdez Scantling in the game. 2 tight ends. That's Lewis and Tunyon. Jamal Williams in the backfield. Give is to Jamal Williams. Up the middle, hesitation again, close to the 5, and it'll be another 3rd down. I think he had space off to the left if he would have cut it to the outside, but it'll be a 3rd and 4 here for Green Bay as Williams gets on a knee to tie his shoe. Packers have killed the clock this drive. We're already under 7.5 minutes, close to 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. 1 receiver left, 2 right. Tunyon in the game at tight end. Jamal Williams to Rodgers left in the gun. Tyler Ervin motions. Rodgers snap, throws Adams, end zone touchdown. Devontae Adams on 3rd and 4, and the Packers have now scored on their opening possession every game. I'm back. Remember me, Black Panther DD. I do remember you. And the Packers strike first as Black Panther joins the chat. Welcome back, friend. As he beats Jeff Gladney to the outside, and I'm going to like the video. Thank you so much, Black Panther. I appreciate your support as always. Thank you so much for stopping by and liking the video. Mason Crosby on to attempt the extra point. Snap good, hold down, and Crosby in the wind puts the extra point through. 7-0 Green Bay at the 7-minute mark of the first quarter. Killed 8 minutes of the drive. 75-yard touchdown drive for Green Bay to start the game. Excellent start for the Packers offense. That looked incredibly easy for Green Bay's offense. They did have a 4th down conversion, 4th and 1 on a play action throw to Jay Sternberger. That was about the one play that worried me because it was a high throw, but Sternberger got up and made the grab, turned upfield. And Minnesota looks like is going to have their work cut out for them on defense. Although the Packers have gotten off to good starts in the past. That was the longest drive for Green Bay, both plays and time this season. 13 plays in 7:59. All 13 plays, positive yards. I've got an update from the Rams-Dolphins game. Welcome to the NFL, Tua Tagovailoa. He was sacked on his first drop back and fumbled, and the Rams recovered. Welcome to the NFL, kid. Welcome to the NFL. I think it was Aaron Donald forced it off the edge. Take a look here. Yeah, it was Aaron Donald forced it, and then I didn't see who recovered it for the Rams, but oh god, Tua got smoked by one of the other DLs. Mike Zimmer unhappy with Jeff Gladney. Yeah, Devontae's pretty good. So Devontae Adams pretty good. And Jeff Gladney, as much as I like the kid, I actually really like Jeff Gladney, TCU kid. First round pick. I think he was their first round pick with Jefferson. J.K. Scott kicks off. Ball lands at about the 10-yard line. It's picked up there by Mike Boone. And he gets a nice return out across the 25-yard line, and the Vikings will have their first offensive drive of the game. You should do some opinions on the Packers, like a draft or something. I think the video would do well. I've thought about it. It's mostly just been schoolwork. It's been taking up most of my Monday through Friday. So the streams are a good way for me to do content on the weekends. But I do have a video that I'm going to record after the game. So stay tuned for that. It's not a draft video, but I will put that in the noggin there. Thank you, Black Panther DD, for the suggestion. Kirk Cousins on the pitch to Dalvin Cook, running a right, cuts it back left, picks up a yard. Za'Darius Smith on the stop. Looked like they had a little bit of a miscommunication on the pitch there. Not sure if Dalvin Cook just wasn't ready for it, but all's good. Vikings pick up a yard there on the pitch. Will you be live for the draft this year? I will probably do the first round, much like I did this past year. I'll probably do the first round. I'm not sure about rounds 2 through 7. But I will probably do the first round of the draft. Kirk Cousins, I formation, gives to Dalvin Cook, cuts it right, and picks up a first down. Josh Jackson on the stop, out across the 40-yard line for Dalvin Cook. And the Vikings rushing attack. The thing I was most scared of coming into this game. Picks up their first down of the day. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings at the 41-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 are right. I formation. Dalvin Cook running right. Packers snuffed it out immediately. No gain on the play for Dalvin Cook. As we've got a game break, and no, I don't want to watch Tua get hit again. No. Robert Woods scores for the Rams after the Tua fumble. And the Rams are up 7-0. Another offset eye here for the Vikings. Now motions Adam Thielen right to left, 2 receivers left. Cousins drops back, finds Thielen close to midfield. Josh Jackson on the stop, as well as Darnell Savage. It'll be 3rd and 2 here, coming up from Minnesota, close to midfield. Also, Kevin King out. So for those of you that are joining us here into the first quarter, I said pregame that I thought this was going to be another shootout. Even with all the wind and everything, I thought this was going to be another shootout. Kevin King is out for Green Bay, so Justin Jefferson or Adam Thielen will be matched up on Josh Jackson on any given play. And I don't like that matchup if you're a Packers fan. Kirk Cousins in the gun, 2 backs in the game, give to Cook running right, and he will pick up the first down. Picks up 2.5, maybe 3. Is Tua doing bad right now? I don't think they should have played him. He got sacked and fumbled on his first drop back. They ran the ball on first down. He got sacked and fumbled the ball on second down. So it's kind of hard to say if he's doing poorly. I mean, obviously getting sacked and fumbling is not a good start. But I do agree. I don't think they should have played him. I thought Fitz was doing fine. I think that's a good guy to learn behind. And I think if the Dolphins were really struggling this year, you probably could have started him this week or next week or whenever. But I think with you sitting at 3-3, you've got a rhythm going with Fitzpatrick right now. I don't think starting Tua this week was the right play. Kirk Cousins finds Kyle Rudolph on the play action first down play. picks up another first down into Packers territory. Josh Jackson shoved him out of bounds at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, Minnesota from there. Play fake to Madison, now throws back across side. It's Thielen who drops it, and Kamal Martin was there to break it up. Let's go, Packers. I agree, Black Panther. Let's go. Kamal Martin shot the gap, got through 3 blockers there. Dang, that was almost a fumble. Yeah. Honestly, if Thielen would have caught that, it might have been, they might have called it a fumble. Dalvin Cook running right on the 2nd down. He finds a hole and he coughs it up. And Preston Smith picks it up. I think Dalvin Cook was down. He is currently on the ground right now. And yes, his right elbow is down there. I'm not sure if that's the play you're referring about, Black Panther, but yes, Dalvin Cook's right elbow is down there. Great job by the Fox camera crew. So again, if you're new to the stream, I'm watching it on a delay because I'm watching it live streaming, like on a computer, on this computer actually. So my stream is slightly behind. So if I'm like a play or two behind what you're watching on television, I apologize. Kirk Cousins in the gun on 3rd and 3. Ball at the 30-yard line. Adam Thielen in motion. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Alexander Madison in the backfield. The play clock hit 0. There's a flag down. I think this will be a delay of game. Referee's mic was off, but yes, it is. Man, I don't know how you don't have more subs, but I think you can grow. That's the goal, Black Panther. That's the goal. I think most of that is because I wasn't uploading anything consistent for a very long time, and it's really hard to grow on YouTube when you don't push out a lot of content. You just keep pumping it out. But hopefully, these streams every weekend have starting to be getting more viewers and more interactions. So hopefully it's a good sign. 3rd and 8 now, dump off to Dalvin Cook, and he picks up a first down close to the 20-yard line. And on 3rd and 8, Dalvin Cook picks up the first down for Minnesota. Nobody was on it. Oh, hey, guess who got beat? Guess who was the first guy to Dalvin Cook, and he just kind of ran around him? It was Will Redmond. Shocking. For those of you new to the stream, I don't like Will Redmond. I think he's hot garbage. And he proves it week after week. Offset I formation to the left. Give is to Cook running left. Cuts it up the middle. He's got a hole, and he's got a touchdown. Dalvin Cook untouched into the end zone from 18 yards out, and Minnesota's an extra point away from tying us up here at the end of the first quarter. Untouched into the end zone. Absolutely untouched. And then he does the Lambo leap without fans. Snap good, hold down. Extra point by Bailey is up and good. And we are tied at 7 here at the end of the first quarter. Hey, but don't worry, guys. We drafted Jordan Love in the first round instead of Patrick Queen. How do you not draft Patrick Queen? How do you not do that? He was right there. Patrick Queen was yours for the taking. And you drafted Jordan Love. Good Lord. Hey, maybe this won't be a high-scoring game because each team will take 8 minutes off the clock every drive. It'll be 28-26. I shared your video to some of my homies so I can get you more subs. Hey, thank you so much, Black Panther. I appreciate it so much. Hopefully they do. But yeah, thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. Thank you for sticking with us. And everybody on Twitter talking about how terrible the run defense is. Shocking. Could have told you that last year. But oh man, Mike Pettin. Oh man. Run defense, yup, still an issue. Yeah. We've got the Lions on the board over Indianapolis 7-0. That game has 5 minutes to go in the first. Bills up on the Patriots 7-0. The Bengals lead the Titans 3-0. The Chiefs lead the Jets 7-3. Rams up on the Dolphins 7-0. And in the game of the week, the Steelers and the Ravens are tied at 7. He would have been shoved out in 5 seconds. Nah, Dalvin Cook wouldn't have gotten on top of the wall. The Packers fans would have stopped him in a heartbeat. Chiefs have added a field goal. It's now 13-3 Kansas City over the Jets. Dan Bailey kicks it off to the 1. Darius Shepard returns right side up to the 20-25, and he's tackled close to the 29-yard. A.J. Dillon starting in the backfield here on the second drive of the game. 1st and 10 from the 29. They marked him out at the 28. A.J. Dillon running left, cuts upfield, picks up a nice gain of 7 yards out to the 35. And the Packers do not have to take another snap. Oh, Cam Dantzler. Cam Dantzler is down, and that does not look good. That does not look good. They showed Cam Dantzler down, and he was not moving. Hopefully he's all right. Oh. Looks like he was sort of latched onto A.J. Dillon to make the tackle, and it looked like Anthony Harris came in, and when he tried to hit A.J. Dillon, his leg hit Dantzler and kind of knocked his head back. So hopefully he's all right. Hopefully that's nothing serious. Of course, if you missed it on Thursday, the Atlanta Falcons picked up their second win of the season over Teddy Bridgewater and the Carolina Panthers. Bridgewater missed some of that game. Took a nasty late hit. I forget who hit him. Teddy Bridgewater did miss some of that game. Came back to finish it and almost let him back, and then threw an interception on the final drive of the game, securing a Falcons win. Julio Jones, a big day, 7 catches, 137 yards. but did not find the end zone. Ravens are in the red zone against Pittsburgh. That game tied at 7. Chiefs actually scored a touchdown, not a field goal, and they have since kicked the extra point. So it's actually 14-3. Kansas City 14-3 over the Jets. No other scores, it looks like. Browns, of course, playing without Odell Beckham, who tore his ACL last week, so he's out this week against the Raiders and the remainder of the season. Raiders, of course, looking to bounce back from that lackluster performance against Tampa. And, of course, if you missed it yesterday, Iowa State got a big win over Kansas. Of course, I stream all of the Iowa State and Green Bay games as Cam Dantzler is still down. And they're bringing out the stretcher, which is never a good sign. Yeah, he hit like the hip, thigh, side of the leg of Anthony Harris, and it snapped his head back. And scary situation here at Lambeau Field at the end of the first quarter. Obviously, Cam Dantzler, a rookie corner this year for Minnesota, and very, very scary incident here. Thoughts and prayers go out to him. Wishing him nothing but the best. Obviously, a kid with a lot of talent. Hopefully we can see him back on the field here 100% whenever that may be. Very, very scary incident here. Obviously, injuries always suck, but head and neck injuries, especially in football. So, a very scary incident here. Cameron Dantzler, the Vikings rookie corner. Man. The Vikings already low on corners. And Cam Dantzler, obviously one of their rookie projects. Man, that you just hate to see that. Just hate seeing that. They are still working here to get Dantzler situated on the stretcher. And, man. They have gotten Dantzler onto the stretcher, and he is currently being taken off the field as they recap the first quarter here. Man. That sucks. I mean, I hate to see injuries in the NFL. Man. Kevin Burkhardt saying on the broadcast that they did say he was moving his fingers, so a great sign there. Hopefully we hear more good news as the day goes on, as the week goes on. Packers do not have to snap the ball here at the end of the first quarter. They can run out these final 20 seconds with the play clock. 2nd and 3 after A.J. Dillon's 7-yard run. Chris Boyd, the 7th-round pick from last year, will come in, and the Packers will, in fact, not run a snap here or run a play. And we will head to the second quarter, tied at 7. Packers and Vikings each eating up about 7.5 minutes of the clock and putting on a show in a windy Green Bay. Those of you tuning in, if you've got any questions or comments, feel free to chat with me in the comments section. Love talking with you guys. As we take a look at some scores around the league, not much has changed. The Ravens, who I mentioned were in the red zone, did not score. I'm wondering if there was a missed field goal or a turnover at some point there. But the Steelers do have the ball now at their own 18-yard line, 4th and 6, so they will be punting it back. Also, for those of you just joining us, Tua Tagovailoa of the Miami Dolphins got his first career start today. And on the second snap and first drop back, he was actually stripped by Aaron Donald, and the Rams recovered. So on his first career drop back, got sacked and fumbled. Welcome to the NFL, Tua Tagovailoa. Pac-12 football. Why is USC ranked? Haven't played a game yet. Get the frick out of here. 121st meeting of the Packers and Vikings here today. A.J. Dillon still in the backfield. Rodgers under center here. One receiver each side. Tunyon and Lewis in the game at tight end. Packers now moving right to left. Give is to Dillon running left. He was hit close to the line of scrimmage, but fights forward. He'll be about a yard short. It'll be 3rd and short here for the Packers offense. Talking about the Lions and how all their games come down to the final play. 3rd and 1 here for Green Bay. Rodgers in the gun. All 3 tight ends in the game. Devontae Adams, a lone receiver, wide left. Give to A.J. Dillon up the middle. He'll fight forward for a first down. He'll pick up a 1.5 yards, which is enough. And the Packers have a first down as we close the first minute of the second quarter. Packers offense has looked pretty good so far today. Rodgers and the offense. A lot of short passes, a lot of ground game so far today, but in a windy, snowy, blustery Green Bay, you expect it. Rodgers play action. He's got time now. He's going to dump it over to A.J. Dillon, who drops it. Drops it at the line of scrimmage. And that'll be the first incompletion. There is a flag down. It's going to be a hold against Robert Tonyan. And, A.J. Dillon just kind of dropped it. Negated because of the holding penalty there. Anyway, but... So 1st and 20 here for Green Bay after the holding call. Again, that was on Robert Tonyan. 2 receivers left, 1 right, 1 tight end in the game. A.J. Dillon still in the backfield. Tyler Ervin in motion. Gives to Dillon up the middle. Cuts it upfield, and he is across the 35, close to the 40. Picks up close to the 10 yards that were lost on the holding call. Picked up about 8, maybe 9. 2nd and 12 here for Green Bay after the A.J. Dillon run. Nice hole opened up the middle there. Rodgers in the gun, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Rodgers looking short side. He's got a first down to A.J. Dillon, who makes the grab this time and scampers down the sideline for a first down. A tightrope maneuver by A.J. Dillon down the near sideline on Chris Boyd. Great balance by A.J. Dillon. Got low, shrugged off the hit by Chris Boyd, and he'll pick up a first down. Shoved out of bounds at the Vikings 46-yard line as the sun pokes its way through the Lambeau Field crowd clouds. Rodgers in the gun. Tyler Ervin in motion. Give to A.J. Dillon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage. Holmes and I believe that was Wilson, yeah. Pam Oliver reporting that Dantzler has a neck injury, also being evaluated for a concussion. More information hopefully coming today. And again, wishing him all the best. Rodgers under center, 1 receiver each side, 1 tight end in the game, and Jamal Williams back in the game. Play fake to him over the middle. Adams for first down and tackled by Harrison Smith at the 31. Adams' 2nd reception, Smith's 1st tackle. Beat Chris Boyd over the middle there. I'm also seeing on Twitter 49ers lineman Ronnie Staley had Ravens left tackle Ronnie Staley. He's on the Ravens now. Give to Williams up the middle, and not much doing on that carry by Jamal Williams. Ravens left tackle Ronnie Staley is down. It looked like an ankle injury from what I'm seeing on Twitter. The cart is coming for him, and air cast is going on the ankle. So, yes, an ankle injury for left tackle Ronnie Stanley, excuse me. Also, Tua has got the Dolphins on the board with a touchdown. Back at Lambeau, Rodgers under center. Play fake to Jamal Williams, rolling to his left. Rodgers dumps short to Darius Shepard shoved out of bounds about 2 yards short of the end zone, short of the first down. So it'll be 3rd and 2 Green Bay. Doing my best. Shoot, what's the guy's name? I'm trying to remember the commentator's name. I'll think about that as we Kevin Harlan, that's his name. Rodgers in the gun. 1 receiver right, 2 left. Tunyon in the game at tight end. Jamal Williams in the game at back. Tyler Ervin motions left to right. Give to on the touchdown to end the first quarter. There was defensive pass interference on the play, which was declined. And the Dolphins have equalized against the Los Angeles Rams. 2nd and 10. Rodgers under center. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Jamal Williams in the backfield. Fake to him. Pitch to Valdez-Scantling on the reverse. Running left. He'll get inside the 15, but not a whole lot of room. 3rd and medium here for Green Bay. Tunyon missed a block on Harrison Smith and Chris Boyd. It kind of looked like he didn't know which one to block, and he just kind of didn't block either of them. So 3rd and 6 here for Green Bay. Rodgers going empty set. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Tunyon in the game at tight end. Gets the snap off. Rodgers looking, now under pressure, rolling to his right. He's going to throw short. He's got Williams fighting for a first down, but I think he's going to be about a half yard short. Eric Kendricks. Again, a great stop. Jamal Williams planting. Ooh. I think Williams might have got that. It looks like the Packers offense is still out on the field, so it looks like they're going to go for this. They're about a half yard short. Rodgers in the gun. All 3 tight ends in the game. Devontae Adams split wide right. Jamal Williams in the game. Rodgers looks like they're just going to try to drop him offside. No, they do go for it. Give to Williams. He's got the first down. He was met. I thought he got just enough. Fadi Odenigbo and Eric Kendricks were right there to make the stop. I thought he got just enough on that play. We'll have to check the spot. I thought he got it. It does look like he got it. They needed about half a yard, and it looks like they got it. They do give him the first down, and they get a quick snap off. Rodgers play fake. Rolls right, looking back of the end zone, and he was looking for Valdez-Scantling, who got tackled in the end zone by Gladney, and that'll be defensive pass interference on the TCU rookie, having a very, very weak game so far today. Pass interference on Jeff Gladney. And the pass interference occurred in the end zone, so the ball goes to the 1. And honestly, Valdez-Scantling probably should have caught that anyway. It looked like it went right through his hands. First and goal at the 1. Trips receivers left. And another penalty comes in. And 12 men on the field on Minnesota. So it's not a great way to not a great way to come out of the penalty in the first place. From the 1 yard line, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Jamal Williams, 2 Rodgers left in the gun. Rodgers looking, Adams left side, throws touchdown. Davante Adams, his second of the day. Rodgers with his second touchdown to Davante Adams, and the Packers retake the lead with 6:53 to go in the second quarter. Dun, 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 dun. Mason Crosby on to attempt the extra point, and it is good. 14-7 Packers halfway through the second quarter. Packers had a 13-play drive, which was their longest of the season on their first drive of the game, and they topped themselves with a 16-play drive to put 7 points on the board and retake the lead. Ooh! Who is that? Who just scored for Indy? Good Lord, the athleticism on that man. I refuse to believe that's Jonathan Taylor. I don't know who that is, but oh, it's Hines. Hines with the name Hines. The athleticism on that man. Woo! Cartwheel into a backflip pirouette. I don't know gymnastics terms, but that was insane. Packers also upped themselves on time. Their first drive was 7:59. This most recent drive, 8:54 off the clock. Packers lead 14-7, under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Although, if the first Vikings drive was any indication, I'm going to see a lot of Dalvin Cook, and I'm going to see the Vikings in the end zone at the end of this drive. Mason Crosby to kick it away after the Davante Adams touchdown, his second of the day. KJ Osborne, the return man, out to the 25, now moving laterally. Stiff arms a man, works to the far sideline, and a great job by Osborne fighting his way to the edge. They're taking a look here at this 4th and inches play on the Packers' last drive. Kirk Cousins starts under center, give to Dalvin Cook running left, and a hard hit at the 35. I think that was Chris Barnes in on the stop. Or no, it was Kamal Martin, excuse me. The rookie out of Minnesota who spent the first 6 weeks or 7 weeks, I guess, 6 games on IR. Or excuse me, first 5 games he played last week against Houston. Cousins under center for 2nd and 8, 2nd and 7. 1 receiver each side, 2 tight ends in the game. Dalvin Cook in the backfield and a false start. I think that was the right tackle. I think that was O'Neal moved first. Dean Lowry came across, but I think he was drawn offsides. And yes, that is the call. False start on Brian O'Neal. Second and 12 now for Minnesota. Back at their own 31-yard line. Kirk Cousins under center, motions Dalvin Cook into the slot, and Zadarius Smith tried to time the snap, and he went right through the line and offside. Looked like Troy Polamalu trying to jump the center here on 2nd and 12, and we're right back to 2nd and 7. So back to 2nd and 7 here after back-to-back 5-yard penalties. Kirk Cousins under center. Dalvin Cook in the backfield, 1 receiver each side, 2 tight ends in the game. Play fake to Dalvin Cook. Cousins looking right side. He finds Irv Smith, who broke free from Darnell Savage, but did not break free from Jair Alexander. But he does get into Green Bay territory with a 16-yard reception. 1st and 10, Minnesota into Packers territory at the 48-yard line. And Darnell Savage not having a very good sophomore season. 1st and 10, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins under center, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Now motions Dalvin Cook out wide left. Why is Preston Smith on the far sideline lined up opposite Irv Smith? They now switch. Cousins finds Jefferson for his first reception in front of Adrian Amos. That was odd. Preston Smith was lined up like he was a corner on that play. Kirk Cousins, very emphatic with Adam Thielen coming out of the huddle. 2nd and 3. Cousins under center. 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends in the game. Give to Dalvin Cook running left. And he'll be right at the first down marker. Fights forward, picks up the first down. There's a flag. Nice little run there by Dalvin Cook off the left side. But we will check the penalty marker. Defensive holding. And that'll be a first down. That's on Tyler Lancaster, who is back in the lineup for Green Bay. Reminder that the Packers got the ball to start the game. So Minnesota scoring here, given how slow these drives have been, could be great for them going into the halftime tied up, getting the ball to start the second half. Kirk Cousins under center. Play fake, and Dean Lowry was not fooled by that at all. Dean Lowry, untouched off the edge, gets the first sack of the game, was not fooled by the play fake at all. And Cousins turned off the play fake and just saw big number 94 in his face. Sacked all the way back at the Green Bay 42-yard line. 2nd and 19 now for Minnesota, back at the 41. Timeout called by the Green Bay defense. That's their first time out of the half. 2:56 to go in the half. 14-7 Packers. Vikings on the move. Is Devontae Adams the best wide receiver in the NFL? I think it's he and DeAndre Hopkins. And I think whichever one you put one, whichever one you put two, I don't think you're wrong. I think there's a very easy play, or very easy argument to be made for both those guys. I don't think you're wrong either way. I mean, I think it's those two. I think there's a lot of guys you could say are number three. You could say Julio Jones. You could say, Chris Godwin. There's a lot of guys you could say. The Colts have now taken the lead on Detroit, 14-7. Phillip Rivers to Jack Doyle for a 7-yard touchdown. The Titans have scored against the Bengals, but still trail 10-7. The Jets have tacked on a field goal. They're kicking a lot of field goals. 14-9 Kansas City. The Ravens have taken the lead 14-7 on Pittsburgh. And the Dolphins had a 78-yard fumble recovery return for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead 14-7 on the Rams. Kirk Cousins, 2nd and 19 here. 4 receivers in the formation. Packers bring a blitz. He finds Justin Jefferson. Picks up about 12. So it'll be 3rd and 7. In this heavy wind here, I'd expect a run and then go for it. Ball close to the 30. I don't expect either team to be kicking 48-yard field goals. So I would expect a run and then I go for it. Vikings will pass. They throw it. Thielen makes the grab a yard short. Kirk Cousins had to throw it real quick as he was under pressure. Thielen, great job to make the grab. And again, I think you go for this here. Thielen very surprised by that throw as we hit the 2-minute warning. All right, that's an awesome commercial. That was a good Next Gen Stats commercial. It was the Deshaun Watson touchdown against the Raiders when he got kicked in the face. That was a good commercial. I would expect the Vikings to go for this 4th and 1 here. they do get the ball coming out of half. So going for it here, even if you don't get it, you're getting the ball first, second half. But if you do go for this, you don't want to give up a touchdown, because if you give up a touchdown and then you get the ball back to start the second half, you can't take the lead and you can't tie it. So be an interesting play call here for Minnesota. I don't think Thielen catches that third and 7 if our corners don't play 9 yards off every play. Like, shocking. You play 9 yards off and they run a 7-yard route and you're backpedaling the entire time. They're wide open. Mike Pettin does not trust Green Bay's corners. And right now, without Kevin King, I understand not trusting everybody but Jair. But you got to trust Jair to make that play. And if you're Jair, you got to trust yourself to make that play. Get up in his grill. Come on, man. Fourth and 1. Packers had the Vikings in a 2nd and 19 after a sack by Dean Lowry. And on 4th and 1 with Dalvin Cook in the backfield, I expect that the Packers will not get off the field here. Adam Thielen in motion. Kirk Cousins gives to Dalvin Cook, who's hit at the line, but he falls forward. And that'll be a 1st and 10 for Minnesota, who, with all 3 of their timeouts at 1:56 to go, oh no, Green Bay called a timeout. I guess trying to save time for Aaron Rodgers, which all right. We will see how this pans out. This would be a great time for a takeaway by the Packers defense. They haven't gotten too many of those. They're dead last in takeaways in the NFL. I think they've gotten 3. They've got 2 picks and a fumble recovery, I think. They have 2 interceptions, by the way. Both of them, or maybe it was both. I think it was one of them. One of them came against Minnesota in week 1. Kirk Cousins under center, 2 tight ends in the game. Give is to Dalvin Cook running left, cuts up field inside the 15, down to the 10-yard line. They'll mark him just short of the first down, picks up 9 3/4 yards. There have been 2 incompletions this game, and a lot of yards, and there's going to be a lot of points. These drives are taking 8 minutes, but they're all scoring drives. Kirk Cousins under center, Dalvin Cook in the backfield. 3 tight ends in the game. Give to Dalvin Cook, cuts it upfield inside the 5. I'm back. Just had to take a little break. Well, welcome back, Black Panther. Don't worry, I haven't missed too much. Vikings drive has taken the remainder of the second quarter. They are set up 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. The Packers just called their final timeout. 1:16 to go. Packers trying to hold on to the lead. Vikings trying to tie it up. Oh, and by the way, the Packers still have yet to play Derrick Henry. They still got to play Derrick Henry this year. He's going to run for 407 touchdowns against us. We're going to lose that game by 30. The Dolphins have extended their lead. Got an 88-yard punt return by Jakeem Grant. And the Dolphins are now up 21-7 off of the first punt return of the season. Are the Dolphins good? Good Lord. Good Lord. Vikings knocking on the door here. First and goal at the 4. 1:16 to go in the first half. Jumbo set for the Vikings. 3 tight ends in the game, 1 receiver, and Dalvin Cook. Give is to Dalvin Cook up the middle, down to the 1-yard line. And if I'm the Vikings, I am draining all of this clock. Second and goal from the 1. Vikings do, in fact, drain all of the play clock. They snap it with 5 to go, give to Cook right, touchdown, untouched. And Minnesota an extra point away from tying this game up in the final minute of both quarters. It's time for Mike Penn to go. It's time. I'm sorry. It's time. Extra point is up and good, and we've got a tie game with 31 seconds to go. Yo, somebody get Terry Bradshaw some candy, please. Man, somebody get TB some candy. Man just wants some candy, man. Come on. So the Packers have 31 seconds to either score or take a knee and give the ball back to Minnesota to start the second half. So, about that. Big 4th down conversion. It was 4th and 1. They literally had to run the ball. Darius Shepard receives the kick at the 3-yard line. He's out across the 20, 25, close to the 30. 25 seconds to go in the half. Good Lord. $25 seconds to go. Packers break the huddle as my stream crashes. Thank you, Fox website. I hate you. There has not been a week that I don't struggle to stream a game. Give to Jamal Williams. He'll pick up 8, and that'll be it for the first half. Green Bay and Minnesota tied at 14. Rodgers looks like he wants to snap it again, but he will not snap it. And that'll take us to the half, 14-14. And yeah, what a offense looked great. Defense could not stop. Defense is getting run through like a wet paper bag. And it's not really close. Just what an atrocious first half by the defense. Absolutely god awful. Packers corners play 12 yards off coverage every down, regardless of the yards to go. Oh, it's 3rd and 1. Let's play 12 yards off coverage. Oh, it's 2nd and 19. Let's give up 12 yards. And then the rush defense doesn't hit the back until they're 7 yards downfield. So there's that. And they don't get takeaways. They don't get takeaways. They don't get takeaways. There's like 2 picks. Ravens and Steelers. It's a feisty one in Baltimore. Take a look at got some college football news. Take a look at the AP Top 25. Take a look at the top 25 poll. Clemson still atop at number 1. Bama at number 2. Ohio State, big win over Penn State this past weekend. Notre Dame faces Clemson next week. Wow. Cleveland and Vegas tied at 3, close to halftime. Georgia at number 5. Cincinnati moves up to 6. Florida A&M at 7. Texas A&M at 7. Florida at 8. BYU at 9. BYU at 9 and Cincy at 6. You love to see it. Wisconsin at 10, despite not playing Nebraska this past weekend. And who knows when they'll play next. Miami at 11. Oregon at 12, having yet to play a game. Indiana at 13 after beating Rutgers, moving to 2-0 on the season. Oklahoma State drops to number 14 after losing to Texas. Coastal Carolina up 5 spots from number 20 to number 15. Marshall Thundering Herd up to 16. Iowa State jumps up a lot more than I thought they would, up to number 17 after beating Kansas by 30. SMU at 18, Oklahoma at 19 after a thrashing of Texas Tech. USC, the second Pac-12 team, have yet to play a game, sitting at number 20. Boise State at 21. Texas rejoins the top 25 after upsetting Oklahoma State. They're number 22. Michigan. 23 for some reason. 24 is Auburn, and Liberty cracks your top 25 at 25th. Woo! We got some spicy top 25 teams. Cincy and BYU both in the top 10. Oregon and SC both in the top 20, having yet to play a game. Granted, I'm sure both of them have solid teams, but hard to judge when you haven't played a game. For those of you just tuning in, Green Bay, Minnesota is tied at 14 at the half. Not a lot of defense in this one. It's enough defense to make the offenses take 87 plays to score, but not good enough defense to actually stop the other team. Nathan Marzion with a solid tweet. Mike Pettin, more like Mike letting the other team score. Am I right? It's actually a good one. I'm gonna retweet that one. Let's take a look. Scores around the league in the NFL. Got a lot of games, a lot of important games today. I'll just use it on my computer because my phone is being dumb because Yahoo, for some reason, doesn't know how to run an app. Yeah, I just want to look at the scores, ESPN. I just want to look at the scores. I don't actually care about anything else. Just want to look at the scores. Oh, okay. Buffalo leads New England 7-3. That game is almost at the half. The Bengals have just scored a touchdown on Tennessee. They lead 17-7. That game also almost halftime. The Raiders kicked a field goal to end the first half. They're up 6-3 on Cleveland. Of course, like I mentioned earlier, Cleveland without receiver Odell Beckham Jr. The Colts are up 20-7 on the Lions. They've scored 20 unanswered. It looks like the Lions are going to attempt a field goal here to end the half. And as I say that, Matt Prater's 48-yard field goal is no good. So 20-7, that game going to the half. The Chiefs lead the Jets 21-9. That game is at halftime. The Dolphins have scored 28 unanswered, and they lead at 28-7 over the Los Angeles Rams. They've got a defensive touchdown, a special teams touchdown, and Tua has thrown his first touchdown pass. All things looking up for the Dolphins today. Also in the second quarter, the Ravens lead the Steelers 14-7. I believe the only Steelers touchdown in that game was a pick six. I'll have to check that. Yeah. Yeah, Robert Spillane. I don't actually know who that is. Intercepted Lamar Jackson and took it to the house. Other than that, Ben Roethlisberger is 4 of 10. And James for 24 yards, and James Conner has 9 carries for 42 yards. So a pretty defensive, pretty good defensive showing here for the Ravens in the first half. Lamar Jackson, 68 passing yards, and the Ravens as a team have 150 rushing yards against the Steelers' vaunted run defense. So a lot of close ones, also some surprises. I don't think anyone really saw the Dolphins leading the Rams by 21. The Browns and Raiders, I didn't really expect that to be that low scoring, but it is Derek Carr and Baker Mayfield, who I love the guy, but let's face it. The Patriots have kicked a field goal to end the first half, so it's 7-6 Buffalo. in that one at halftime. Cam Newton did get the start after being benched last week. Not a great start, 7 of 14 for 93 yards. Does he have any carries in that one? Nope. Does not have any carries. Jacoby Myers actually leads the Patriots in receiving right now. Cam Newton does have carries. He's got 5 rushes for 23 yards. So a lot of fun NFL action going on today. If you're just tuning in, Packers and Vikings tied at 14 at the half. We are close to kicking off the third quarter. It should be just this final commercial break here. Patrick Mahomes doing to the Jets what he should be doing to the Jets. 17 of 20, 213 yards, and 3 touchdowns. A great half from Patrick Mahomes. Lamar Jackson has just been picked off a second time. It was intercepted by Joe Hayden, but they took a replay review of it and overturned it. So that is incomplete. Oh, and also, if you missed it on Thursday, the Falcons picked up their second win of the season, taking down the Carolina Panthers 25-17. Of course, the Panthers beat the Falcons in their first matchup of the season. But of course, no Christian McCaffrey for this most recent meeting. Packers and Vikings, not a lot of defense. Every drive so far has been at least 67 yards. Every drive has been at least 10 plays, and every drive has been at least 6 minutes of game time. So, also every drive has resulted in a touchdown, except for the final drive to end the half, which the Packers didn't care. But, Packers need to clean up anything to help the running game. Dalvin Cook is ripping us a new one. Kirk Cousins has found some success in the passing game because the Packers play 12 yards off every single drive. Cousins so far, I think he's 7 of 8. Yeah, 7 of 8 for 75 yards and no touchdowns. And Aaron Rodgers, 11 of 12 for 78 yards and 2 touchdowns. So, Dalvin Cook, 13 carries, 74 yards. He's also got 1 reception for 13 yards. So Dalvin Cook, well over half of the Vikings' total yards. As far as the Packers go, Jamal Williams has doubled up A.J. Dillon on carries. He's also doubled him up on yards. So it's not bad for Green Bay. Jamal Williams, 11 for 56, and A.J. Dillon, 5 for 21. So not terrible. Receiving, the Packers have gotten a lot of people involved outside of Devontae Adams, who has 4 receptions for 25 yards. They've also got A.J. Dillon with a reception and a drop. Jay Sternberger, a big 4th down conversion, picked up 13 on his lone reception. Tanyan with 2 catches for 12 yards. Darius Shepard, 1 reception for 6 yards, and Jamal Williams, 2 catches for 6 yards. So the 5 possessions are the fewest in the first half since week 4 of last year. There are 2 total incompletions and 4 total touchdowns. And the Cousins and Rodgers 90% completion percentage is the highest in any half since 2000. So 2 decades. 2 decades. It's the last time 2 quarterbacks combined for at least a 90% completion percentage. The Dolphins defense is ruining Jared Goff and the Rams. They have just strip sack fumble of Jared Goff. Osborne receives the kick inside the 5. He let the squib kick roll all the way down inside the 5. or turns it out to the 15. And if there was ever a chance for the Packers defense to get a good stop, it would be right now. The Dolphins, like I said, just got a strip sack of Jared Goff and recovered it and took it all the way down inside the 5. So the route is on in Miami. The Rams looking for any answers and not finding any in Miami. Vikings start us off here in the third quarter. Kirk Cousins under center, I formation, one receiver each side. Give to Dalvin Cook up the middle. Avoided a tackle, and Dalvin Cook is loose across the 40-45 and pushed out of bounds by Josh Jackson into Packers territory. And just like that, Dalvin Cook breaks off 37, and Kingsley Kiki just completely lost the angle, overplayed him in the backfield, and oh my God. Alexander Madison cuts it back up the middle, and this time Kenny Clark makes a tackle, and not a whole lot there for Alexander Madison. Oh, really? Mike Pettin told you that we needed to play better defense. I'm so surprised. No shit. I'm sorry, Pam. This is not anger directed at you. 2nd and 8. Kirk Cousins drops back looking short side and was looking for Jefferson. Jair Alexander on the coverage, and it falls incomplete. Cousins led him too far to the sideline. 3rd and long, so just hand the ball to Dalvin Cook and he'll pick it up. Too bad the Packers have a 3rd and 8 on defense here. Just to disappoint me on this play. The Vikings are 27th in the NFL on 3rd and 7+ yard conversions, I'm being told on the graphic on the screen. So that means this is an auto conversion. Cousins takes the snap in shotgun over the middle. It's Chad Beebe over the middle. 20 yards of separation. He picks up the first down. I don't know. He was on Chandon Sullivan. Why? Finally, a commentator calls out the Packers for playing 20 yards off coverage on 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. 1st and 10, Minnesota at the 30-yard line. I formation, give to Cook, cuts it right, makes a man miss. Cuts up field, and he's tackled by Alexander for a gain of 4. All we need is 10 copies of Jair Alexander, and we can tackle people. I don't know. Kirk Cousins under center. 3 tight ends in the game. Cook in the backfield. Adam Thielen the lone receiver. Now Irv Smith goes into the slot left side. Blitz coming. Dump off to Dalvin Cook, and he led him too far, and it falls incomplete off the right side. Kamal Martin. I just posted on Twitter, can I play for Green Bay's defense? I think I could play for Green Bay's defense, and I had a dear friend of mine respond, are you tackling Dalvin? My only response to that is about as well as we currently are, yes. Yeah, I could tackle Dalvin about as well as we can. 3rd and 6 now. Packers finally tighten up coverage. Cousins takes the snap. He's looking. Dalvin Cook now floats it for Jefferson, and it's incomplete, but there's a flag, and Alexander was in coverage. Jair and the Packers defense finally played tight coverage on third down, and Alexander gets flagged for pass interference. First and goal at the 6 after the penalty. Kirk Cousins under center, offset I formation, give to CJ Ham. And CJ Ham picks up a yard, maybe a yard and a half, just inside the 5. I see people on Twitter talking about the defensive pass interference. I didn't even really mind the penalty as long as they call it on both sides. I'll come back to that penalty if they stop calling it on both sides. But quick snap here by Cousins, and there's flags come a-flying on second and goal here. False start on Minnesota. We are under 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. Dakota Dozier with the false start. Green Bay and Minnesota tied at 14 here. Ball just inside the 10-yard line. Quick sweep to Dalvin Cook running right. He'll be pushed out of bounds and tackled by Adrian Amos and Josh Jackson outside the 5. So it'll be third and goal now from about the 5.5-yard line. Minnesota looking to take their first lead of the day. Commentators asking who Dalvin Cook would want as a lead blocker, Adam Thielen on that sweep or CJ Ham. I think CJ Ham is the correct answer. Cousins in the gun, 2 tight ends in the game. Dalvin Cook motions from the backfield to the left side, 1 receiver each side. Cousins takes a snap, looks left. He floats one back of the end zone, and are you serious? That ball was 19 yards out of the back of the end zone. How is that a flag? He was looking for Adam Thielen. Josh Jackson, I believe, was on the coverage. Josh Jackson on the... What? Are you... King Kong wouldn't have caught that pass. Are you serious? Alvin Cook gets the carry, and he's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Second and goal from the 1 coming. I cannot believe they called that. I cannot believe they called that. That is a terrible call. Great job by Adrian Amos coming around the edge to stop Dalvin Cook there. Oh, my Lord. Adam Thielen could have been 11 feet tall, and he would not have caught that. I formation, Kirk Cousins under center, Dalvin Cook, the deep back. They give it to him, and Cook finds the end zone on second and goal. Extra point is good. Vikings up 7. Good Lord. I didn't even mind the first defensive pass interference call. The second one was ridiculous. You could have stacked Adam Thielen on top of Adam Thielen on top of Adam Thielen and still would have been overthrown. Good God. Adam Thielen could have been 21 foot tall. He's not catching that pass. Minnesota takes the lead. They get bailed out twice. I thought, especially the second one. The first one I didn't even think was all that bad. At least on the first one, Jefferson was in the end zone and the ball landed in the end zone. On the second one, Adam Thielen was about 3 yards into the end zone, and Cousins threw it over like the goalpost height over the back of the end zone. Good God. Good Lord. All right, time for the offense to go put more points on the board, I guess. Adam Thielen's on the sideline. He's like, oh my God, guys, I definitely would have caught that one if I wasn't interfered with. Aaron Rodgers about to come back onto the field here with 10 minutes to go in the third. There are 10 minutes to go in the third. The Packers have scored every drive, and they're still trailing by 7. That's how bad the defense is. I don't know how you call that pass interference. Adam Thielen is not catching that ball in any realm. Oh my Lord. It's fine. Put it behind us. It's whatever. Refs suck every week. I'm over it. I'm not over it, but I got to try to be over it. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Jamal Williams, 2 Rodgers left in the gun. Tyler Ervin motions right to left. Give is to Williams up the middle. Spins his way forward for about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Oh, that's good. Cameron Dantzler, I'm being told, and by I'm being told, I mean we're all being told, had full feeling, full movement. So love to hear that. Rodgers play fake rolling left, looking for Adams. He's going to take off and run with it, and he picks up a first down. I did see a flag. So this will be coming back because the refs love the Packers. Commentator just said, I hope it's not holding on Mercedes Lewis. And that's exactly what it is. Tanyan. both of the DE getting blocked by a tight end is not holding. That's true. Robert Tonyan, a great catch. Both of the people that would have been covering deep on Tonyan jumped down to take Devontae Adams out of the play, and Tonyan beats everybody deep. And that's an incomplete pass. They tried the little touch pass to Tyler Ervin that time, and it falls incomplete. I'm not sure how you screw up a touch pass, but here we are. Ervin just took his eyes off it. Big Bob Tonyan. Rodgers in the gun. Ervin to his right. Jamal Williams to his left. Ervin motions out to the left. Now they're going to quick throw it out to him and falls incomplete as Rodgers threw it low. So now 3rd and 10 for Green Bay at the Vikings 37-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Jamal Williams in the backfield, Tonyan in the game at tight end. Rodgers takes a snap. Blitz coming from the Vikings. Rodgers over the middle. He throws, and it's broken up. He was looking for St. Brown. And Equanimous St. Brown with the drop. He was being defended by Gladney. You got to catch that. You got to catch that. You can't. Rodgers can't throw that any better. Rodgers can't throw that any better. Rodgers can't throw that any better. And 4th and 10, the Packers offense is out on the field. You're not kicking a something-yard field goal. Rodgers takes snap, deep drop, steps up in the pocket, rolling to his right. He's airing it out, end zone, and it's broken up. St. Brown again. You got to catch that again. And the Vikings get a huge. Actually, they get bailed out again this time. Instead of being by the officials, they get bailed out by the Packers. And so the Vikings offense will get the ball, and I think that's gonna that might just end the game. I don't see the Packers defense stopping Dalvin Cook at all this game, like legitimately at all. If I'm Gutekunst, as Pat McAfee would say, if I'm Gutekunst, I am calling legitimately every team, and I'm asking you, what does it take to get your best run stopper? What's it going to take? I'm calling any team, any and every team. Who's your best run stopper that's available? You give them whatever. Give them whatever the hell they want. First round, second, I don't care. Give them whatever they want. Allen Lazard's going to make those plays. When he's back next week, Allen Lazard's going to make those plays. And we've dealt with drops in the past. We've dealt with drops with Geronimo, with MVS, with St. Brown, with hell, even Lazard had bad drops. But Vikings take over from their own 37. Cousins, quick throw out to Adam Thielen. Josh Jackson missed a tackle, and Darnell Savage missed a tackle, and Chris Barnes finally knocks him out of bounds. Vikings now out to their own 49 after the throw to Thielen. Now they give to Cook up the middle, and finally somebody makes a stop. It's Kamal Martin. Thank you, Kamal Martin. You stopped Dalvin Cook before he got 7 yards downfield. St. Brown has to. I mean, St. Brown has to make at least one of those plays, and he probably should have made both of them. Aaron throws it. It's incomplete to St. Brown, and he's like, what? How did he not catch that? They need this guy back, Jordy. Somebody go get Jordy. Dalvin Cook on the carry. He goes for one. That's Chris Barnes on the stop. All right, 3rd and 9. So this is a Vikings conversion. Congrats to the Vikings on their, I think, 7th straight 3rd down conversion. Third and 9, 6:13 to go here in the third quarter. Packers defense needs a stop and needs it now. Trips receivers left. Dalvin Cook in the backfield to Cousins right. Cousins takes a snap, looking screen to Dalvin Cook. He's got running room, cuts upfield, first down and more. Inside the 40, inside the 35, missed tackle. He's gone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Nobody can tackle. Nobody can tackle. Fire Mike Pettin into the fucking sun. I think that was Vernon Scott missed a tackle. I think it was Darnell Savage missed a tackle. Yep. Savage, Scott missed a tackle. And nobody's catching Dalvin Cook on this defense. Dan Bailey, high snap, and the Packers didn't rush the kicker. I hate this team. I hate this team so much. I hate this team. They don't do anything right. They legitimately don't do anything right. This defense is about as bad as they come. Man, I am so glad that we spent our first 3 draft picks on backup players that aren't going to see the field this year, hardly at all. I am so glad that we did that. I'm so glad we didn't draft a single defensive player in our first 3 draft picks. I'm so glad that this is happening. I'm so happy. So happy. Look, I get it. I'm not the GM. I'm pretty sure I would have done better than Gutekunst this last draft. I don't even like do draft scouting, anything. Like I'm like way out of my comfort zone for that. I know Iowa State guys and I know Big 12 guys, and that's about it. I'm pretty sure I could have done a better job at drafting than Gutekunst did. I would also like to point out that this coming year, the Packers are probably going to have another draft pick, late 20s, mid 20s, late 20s. And there's not going to be a lot of teams looking for a first-round quarterback. If you wanted a first-round quarterback, you would have had you probably would have had your choice this year. It would have been Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields would have been gone early, like top 10 picks, top 5 picks, and then you would have had your pick. You'd have had your pick. There's not going to be that many teams looking for a first-round quarterback. I don't get it. I don't understand. Sorry, Black Panther. I'm just now seeing your comment. Vikings lead 28-14. Dalvin Cook has 4 touchdowns and 183 yards of total offense. And the Packers defense doesn't know how to stop anybody. So, yeah. (28-14) Minnesota, 5:52 to go in the third. This most recent Vikings touchdown set up by 2 big drops by Equinemius St. Brown and the Vikings converting on 3rd and forever again. So the snap on the extra point was high. Dustin Colquitt almost just completely missed the snap. And nobody on the Packers team, nobody rushing the kicker on the edges pushed forward. They all just like stopped. like what? Rodgers under center, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Rodgers play fake Jamal Williams. Under pressure rolling to his right. He has to throw it into the ground intended for Tunyon. So the Vikings have been bailed out twice today, and our defense is terrible. So there we go. 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. 28-14, Minnesota leads. Rodgers under center. Give is to Williams on the counter, running right. Tries to get outside. He gets the edge out to the 30. Pick up 5 by Jamal Williams. And it'll be 3rd and 5. Packers need a score on this drive, and they need it badly. Rodgers in the gun, 2 receivers left. Rodgers looking far sideline. He's got Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And finally, someone not named Devontae Adams in the receiving corps makes a play. And nice. 1st and 10, Green Bay out to their own 49-yard line. 2 receivers, right, 1 left. Williams in the game. Give is to Williams, running right. Tries to find a hole, but a great tackle made. No gain, maybe 1. Jaleel Johnson on the stop. Great tackle by him. I wish the Packers D-line did that. Vernon Scott headed to the locker room early for the Packers. 2 receivers, right, 1 left. Tyler Ervin motions now. Fake to Jamal Williams, or A.J. Dillon, actually. Rodgers airing it out over the middle, and he missed Jay Sternberger, who was wide open. Jay Sternberger could not have been more open. Packers go 5 wide here on 3rd and 9, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Rodgers takes snap, quick throw, Adams left side. He's got blockers in front of him, cuts it up field. He picks up about 5. Picks up 5. It'll be 4th and 4. And are the Packers going to go for it a 4th time? I need a freaking Kit Kat. 4th and 3 here. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Packers going for it on 4th down for the 4th time today. They are 2 for 3 so far, and they really should be 3 for 3, but Equinemius St. Brown dropped a ball in the end zone on 4th and 10. Rodgers takes snap. Looking over the middle, stepping up, lofts it middle. He's got a 1st down to St. Brown, who makes the grab this time. Rodgers having faith in his receivers, probably more faith than they've deserved. And he finds St. Brown for the 1st down. Another great throw by Rodgers. Put it right where he had to. It's like we've got another injured Vikings player. Will Redmond and Vernon Scott are both questionable to return with shoulder injuries. I despise Will Redmond with a passion, but I want him to be healthy. As Fields was the injured player, he was on St. Brown in coverage, landed awkwardly on the right shoulder. I cannot believe Rodgers went back to Equinemius St. Brown there. 1st and 10 Packers, who needed that conversion desperately. Ball at the 32-yard line. Rodgers in the gun. 1 receiver left, 2 right. A.J. Dillon in the backfield. He gets the carry, lowers his head, and picks up 2. There's a penalty down. Sorry, did I say I need a Kit Kat? I meant I need 2 Kit Kats because... Holding on Elton Jenkins. So that's cool. So now 1st and 20 for Green Bay, back at the Vikings 42-yard line. Tyler Ervin in motion, fake to him. Rodgers, quick throw out to A.J. Dillon, back inside the 40, inside the 35, and another penalty marker. hand was in on the tackle. Holding on Mercedes Lewis. So yeah, I thought the Packers got all the calls. What's going on here, refs? I thought, oh, you mean they don't get oh. Boy, people should tell the rest of the NFL that because they don't understand that. 3 receivers, right, 1 left. Rodgers in the gun on 1st and 30. Rodgers going to air it out deep. He's going for Adams, and it's broken up. Eric Kendricks in on the coverage. Eric Kendricks playing better defense on Devontae than anybody else on Minnesota. That actually hit Devontae in the shoulder. So now 2nd and 30 for Green Bay at their own 48-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Rodgers fakes it to Jamal Williams. Now stepping up in the pocket, avoiding a bunch of pressure, rolls up. He's going to pump, and he gets wrapped up and thrown to the ground by Jeff Gladney. And it'll be 3rd and 28. Rodgers and Gladney exchanging pleasantries after that tackle. So 3rd and 28. I would say just go to the end zone here. 3rd and 28 from midfield. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Rodgers takes a snap, deep drop. Vikings rush 4. Rodgers check down to Jace Sternberger. He's across the 45, and he picks up about 6. And it'll be a 4th and 22. End of the 3rd quarter, Minnesota leads 28-14 as the Packers can't get out of their own heads. It's a shame. I'm gonna look at something and it's gonna hurt me, but I have to look at it. I have to know. I have to know, guys. I have to know. So the Vikings have been flagged 5 times for 21 yards, and the Packers have been flagged 8 times for 75 yards. And 2 of those penalties were on 3rd downs that bailed out the Vikings that led to a touchdown. (28-14) Vikings as we head to the 4th quarter in Lambeau. And just when the Packers make me think they've got a good team, just when they think they make me, just when they make me think that we've got a good team this year, they just roll over and die. I might have more than one video coming today. Black Panther, if you're still here. Good Lord. Somebody posted on Twitter the Vince Lombardi gif. What the hell's going on out here? And that's about all I got, because I have no idea what's going on out here. There are just certain things that you do in life. The Packers lose their running backs. That's it. Kirk Cousins hasn't done anything. It's been Dalvin Cook all day. That's it. J.K. Scott on for the first punt of the day. Yeah, that's right. First punt of the day. A little bit of a high snap. Scott gets it down, gets away a punt. Osborne lets it go at the 5, and it'll be down at the 6. Good punt by J.K. Scott. Boy, what I would give for a takeaway right now. What I would give for a takeaway right now is immeasurable by human metrics. It's immeasurable. Kirk Cousins I formation, 14:49 to go in the game. Vikings with the ball up 14. Cousins give to Dalvin Cook running left, cuts up the middle, picks up 3 out to the 9-yard line. Kamal Martin tripped him up. God, I miss Allen Lazard. Kirk Cousins under center, offset I formation to the right. Cousins give to Dalvin Cook up the middle, cuts it back left, and a big hole outside the 25. Stumbles out to the 27. And that's yeah. I don't get it. How do we not touch the running back until he's 8 yards downfield? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Vikings 1st and 10 from their own 26. I formation, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Alexander Madison in the game. And he breaks 2 tackles, spins out for a gain of 3 out to the 29. Dalvin Cook, the first Viking with 4 touchdowns in a game since Ahmad Rashad, 1979. Oh, my God. 2nd and 7 here from the 29-yard line, Minnesota. With the ball, looking to put this game away. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Cousins takes the snap, give to Madison running left, cuts upfield across the 30, and he's dropped by Chris Barnes and Zadarius Smith. Man, Steelers are really throwing touchdowns to Eric Ebron in 2020, huh? Well. Third and 4. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Dalvin Cook in the backfield. 3-man rush for Green Bay. Cousins all day to throw. Finds Irv Smith for first down. He was working on, I think that was Henry Black. There is a flag down. It's probably going to be on Green Bay, because why would it not be on Green Bay? All the penalties today have been on Green Bay. Offensive pass interference on Irv Smith, and I think it was Jair Alexander said, just yelled, "Thank you, thank you." I think it was Jair yelled, "Thank you, thank you." 3rd and 14 now for Minnesota, which just means it's another conversion from their own 22. A quick screen to Justin Jefferson near sideline. He's out across the 25, and he's touched down, and another flag. Can't wait for this to be like late hit or face mask or something. Holding on the offense. Hey, the Packers defense gets their first stop of the game. First stop of the game for the Packers defense. Thank Christ. Vikings will punt it away here, 4th and 6 with 11 and a half minutes to go. 28-14, Minnesota looking to upset the NFC leading Packers. Colquitt into punt it away. High snap. And not a good kick. Not a good punt. But it gets a Vikings roll down to the 36-yard line. That ball bounced at about midfield. And it'll be down at the Packers' 36-yard line. So, life, I guess. All right, Rodgers. Time for the Rodgers to Adams show to reheat up. I don't think Adams has a catch since the second quarter. I don't think Adams had a reception that third quarter. Yeah, Adams still at 5 receptions on 7 targets. So did not have a reception in the second quarter or third quarter, excuse me. Oh, I completely forgot Le'Veon Bell's on the Chiefs now. So he's playing against the Jets today. That's awesome. I hope he's putting them into the ground. Like, not just the Chiefs putting the Jets into the ground, because that was obvious. I hope he's putting them in the ground. I don't know, like, I guess I said Mahomes had 2 touchdowns earlier, or 3 touchdowns earlier, but hope some of that's to Le'Veon. Oh. I mean, he's got 3 catches. His rushing has not been good, but the Chiefs as a whole only have 25 rushing yards. Patrick Mahomes is throwing all over the Jets today. Shocking, I know, but he is dunking all over the Jets. I think this was a trap game for Green Bay. I think they looked past this game. I'll be perfectly honest. I think they looked past it. I think they were like, oh, we got a short week after this game going into the 49ers. You know, we got to really be prepping this week for the 49ers because we're on a short week. And they just completely forgot that Dalvin Cook played for the Vikings. Rodgers under center. Give to Jamal Williams running right. Breaks through the line across the 40, close to the 45. Picks up about 8 there, out to the 44. Two receivers right, one left. Rodgers in the gun. Williams to his left. Tyler Ervin motions. Fake to Jamal Williams. Flips it out to Tyler Ervin. Gets the first down across midfield, and my stream dies again. Because why would Fox Sports ever let me watch a game without crashing? Thank you, Fox Sports. I appreciate nothing about you. First and 10. Packers looking to pull the game within a score under the 10-minute mark. One receiver each side. Tyler Ervin in motion. Fake to Jamal Williams. Rodgers looking far sideline. Finds Devontae Adams down to the 32-yard line. Pickup of 15. Pickup of 15. Harrison Hand was in on coverage. Two receivers right, one left. Mercedes Lewis in the game. Tyler Ervin in motion. Rodgers fake to Jamal Williams. Picks up the blitz, and Rodgers was looking to set up a screen to Mercedes Lewis, and he had to spike it into the ground there. Just over 9 minutes to go in the game. Rodgers in the gun. Ervin to his left. Jamal Williams to his right. One receiver each side. Give is to Williams running left. He looks to cut it upfield, and not a whole lot going on. It'll be third and long here for Green Bay, and they need touchdowns here at the end of this game, not field goals, especially in this windy game. Rodgers in the gun. Williams to his left. One receiver left, two to the right. 3rd and 9. Packers need a big conversion here. Rodgers takes snap. Vikings bring a blitz. Rodgers floats it left side, and he was looking for Adams, and it's incomplete. Fourth and 9. Packers going for it. Trips receivers right, one to the left. Jamal Williams to Rodgers left in the gun. Rodgers takes snap. Vikings bring 4. Rodgers floats it far side. It's Tanyan. He's interfered with, and there's the flag. Anthony Harris interfered with Tanyan on the play, and that'll be a Packers first down. Mike Zimmer upset about the call, but it's going to be the right one as Anthony Harris completely interferes with Rob Tonyan on this 4th and 9. How the fuck do you pick that up? How the fuck do you pick that up? NFL, I need answers. I need answers, you fucking morons. Holy shit. Actually, what the fuck? How do you pick that up? That's textbook pass interference. Absolutely textbook pass interference. How in the fuck is that not DPI? I don't get it. I really don't. I really don't. I don't get it at all. I don't understand. 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 I would like any NFL official to tell me that's not pass interference. Harris got there early, wasn't playing the ball, hooked the hip, knocked the arms down, and wasn't playing the ball. And then they throw the flag and pick it up. I don't get it. I really don't. There is no part about this that's not defensive pass interference. I've been tweeting about it. If you guys want to see the play, I don't understand it. I really don't. I really don't understand it. That is textbook pass interference. Textbook pass interference. I don't. Dean Blandino, surprised that they picked it up. I'm surprised they picked it up. I don't. That's textbook pass interference. Rodgers talking to the official. The official's like, "I'm sorry, Aaron. We gotta call shit against you today. We gotta, because we gotta, fuck the Packers. That's what they told us. Good God." Cousins gives to Cook running right, stopped by Lancaster after a gain of 2. I mean, that's ridiculously bad. Ridiculously bad. I cannot believe this. Cannot believe it. 2nd and 8, Dalvin Cook in the backfield. Cousins give to Cook running left. Gets to the edge after a hold that's not called. He's lit up by Amos, who doesn't wrap up. And be a yard short of the first down. I don't understand how that's not defensive pass interference. Minnesota calls timeout on 3rd and 1 at the end of the play clock. That is their first time out of the half. 6:41 to go. Vikings up 14 on 3rd and 1. There are 3 constants in life, people: death, taxes, NFL officials, not knowing what the fuck they're doing. Three constants: death, taxes, and officials being. I can't even say it. I can't even say it. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'd like to have a chat with Al River on what the fuck are you teaching your officials? Like what the fuck are you telling them? Like all I have ever asked for by NFL officials is consistency. That's all I've ever asked for. That's all I've ever asked for. That's all any of us ever ask for is consistency with what you're calling. I don't. Third and 1. Give to Cook, and he's hitting the backfield, Adrian Amos. And the Packers defense trying to get them in the game. Another short kick by Colquitt. And it'll be down at the 26-yard line. 5:47 to go, trailing 28-14. The Packers defense finally makes plays, and the refs get in the fucking way. I don't get it. I really don't understand it. The defense finally stopped Dalvin Cook, and the refs get in the way. I don't get it, man. It's pretty insane. Every loss under Matt LaFleur but one has been a 2-score loss. And that one was the Thursday night game against Philadelphia last year when the refs got in the way again. So it would only make sense if the Packers lose this by a score. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. First and 10, Green Bay. They got to go 74 yards. One receiver each side. Jamal Williams in the game to Rodgers' right. Or two receivers left, excuse me. Quick throw out to Tanyan. Pushed out of bounds after a gain of 5. Packers finally using some tempo here. Two receivers each side. Rodgers stepping out to the right. He's got running room if he wants it. He'll take it. He'll pick up the first down and get out of bounds. Rodgers picks up about 8 on the carry. As we hit the 5-minute mark to go in the game. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Jamal Williams still in the game next to Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers takes snap, sets up the screen to Jamal Williams, who's tripped up from behind. Jaleel Johnson again, another nice play from him. Second or third nice play by him today. Jamal Williams had some running room. Eric Wilson finish off the tackle. I think it's Eric Wilson, right? Two receivers left, 1 right. Rodgers takes snap. Rodgers dumps underneath Jamal Williams, picks up 2, and he's stuffed there by Wilson and Harrison Smith. And 3rd and 3-ish coming up. These checkdowns aren't going to work. Rodgers takes snap under center, drops straight back, looking near sideline, now steps back, and he's going to be sacked and fumbled the football, and Rick Wagner jumps on it, and it's going to be 4th and a mile and a half. And Rodgers did quick snap this. I'm wondering if there's 12 men on the field. They were. Aaron Rodgers got him with 12 on the field. That'll be a first down, Green Bay. I was really wondering why Rodgers jumped up to the line and snapped it real quick, but that makes sense. 12 men on the field. And yeah. Minnesota challenging. The officials are so bad that he just came on the PA and said Green Bay is challenging the ruling on the field. It's Troy Dye, the rookie out of Baylor. And he is not off the field. He is not off the field. Refs are really about to overturn this, huh? Bringing in Dean Blandino. Dean Blandino thinking it's going to stand. Dean Blandino thinks they got it right. Dean Blandino thinks it's going to stand. Dean Blandino 0 for 1, or should I say these refs today 0 for 1 with Dean Blandino. So Oh, no, this is gonna stand. There's no way. No way. No way they overturn this. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If they overturn this, I will walk outside and record me dumping water on my head. That's not true. I'm not going to do that because these people will overturn this call for no reason. No, absolutely not. He's on the field. That's 12 men. 12 men on the field. It worries me how much they're looking at this. This should be concise. Okay. Thank Christ. Call on the field stands. Thank Christ. Packers need a miracle if they're going to even force overtime today. 4 receivers left, 1 right. One of the left, Jamal Williams. Rodgers takes snap, straight drop back, under pressure again, throws it deep over the middle, overthrown. After the first quarter, Devontae Adams has been basically 3 or like triple or quadruple covered this entire time. To answer your question, Kevin, Daryl Johnston, about where the check down is, the check down is in the first half when this was still a ball game. That's where the check down is. Ball at midfield, 3rd and 10. Rodgers takes snap, looking deep left side. He throws. He's got Malik Taylor inside the 30, down to inside the 25. First catch of the day for Malik Taylor, and the Packers moving. And there's an injured Viking, and it looks like that's not Cam Dantzler. It's Chris Boyd. It's Chris Boyd is down, number 29. And it looks like it's a non-contact injury for Chris Boyd. So Cam Dantzler had a scary neck injury earlier, and now Chris Boyd with it looked like non-contact right leg injury. He kind of went down. It looked like he was maybe grabbing hamstring or knee on his right leg, and oh man. Really hope that that's nothing serious. Chris Boyd now standing and getting major assistance coming off the field, not putting a whole lot of anything on that right leg. And man, you hate that. Just did a tribute to Herb Adderley here at Lambeau. Packers with the ball, 1st and 10 at the Vikings 24, needing a touchdown on this drive. Down by 14. Rodgers fake to Williams, now dumps it off to Williams, near sideline, gets out of bounds. There's a flag down. Oh, and that's going to be a hold on the offense. Aaron Rodgers caught on the hot mic. How's that a fucking hold? He let him go. The Packers have not been sloppy. These officials have been bad. Oh, man. First and 20 now. Ball at the 34-yard line. 2:53 to go. Rodgers takes a snap. Straight drop, looking deep, far sideline. He's got Sternberger inside the 10. What a great catch by Sternberger. And it'll be 1st and goal, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 2:47. It's a great catch by Jay Sternberger. Inside the 10 and out of bounds, taken out of bounds by Harrison Smith. 1st and goal, 3 timeouts, 2:47 to go. Trips receivers left. Jamal Williams now motions out wide right. Rodgers alone in the backfield. Takes a snap. Looking left side. Throws it back corner of the end zone. Davante Adams touchdown, his 3rd of the game. He beats Josh Metellus. And Davante Adams, his 3rd touchdown of the game. And Rodgers put it right in the breadbasket. And the Packers have life. Great catch by Davante Adams in the back corner of the end zone, and a great throw by Rodgers put it right on the money. Woo! And the Packers are going for 2. Packers going for 2 here. Two receivers left, 1 right. I don't know if I like this call, but give is to Williams up the middle. He stopped at the 1. He was really close to the goal line. It looks like they're going to mark him short, and the Packers still trail by 8. Eric Kendricks in on the stop. Jamal Williams keeping those legs churning, and he... Ooh! I think he's in. He got it. He got it. He's in. How do you miss that? You're an official on the goal line. How do you miss that? He's in. He's in. No. Jamal Williams is in. Right there, he's in. He's in. That's another terrible call. They are going to review it. But how do you miss that? You're standing on the line. The ball is exposed to the ref on the far sideline. And he missed it. What? What? What are these officials watching? What? Black Panther, I mean, I still believe we can do it, but if these officials are going to be this bad, I don't. Welcome back, Black Panther, by the way. I'm not sure if you've been here the whole time. I have the game on this monitor, and I've had Twitter open on this monitor, and this monitor is also the one that I have the stream on. So I apologize if your comment was a while ago. But yeah, the Packers certainly can still do this, but I mean that's it. Jamal Williams definitely broke the plane, and I don't know how the officials missed it. Sorry, I was playing with my homies in Warzone, but I came. Oh, no problem, dude. No problem. Welcome back. The officials have been hot garbage today. This should be a conversion. There's no. Dean Blandino says it should be a conversion. You just have to touch. You just have to touch the front of the goal line. You don't have to get into the end zone. You have to touch the line, the front line. He's in. How do you miss that? Thank you. Officials overturned the call. It's now a 6-point game, so a touchdown ties it. Can we get a stop? We got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Looks like the Packers are going to onside kick this. Scott, a hard squib kick. Abdullah gets over to field it at about the 12, and he'll slide down at the 21. So the Packers will have 3 timeouts in the 2-minute warning. Vikings with the ball up 6. Can the Packers defense get a stop? Can they get Rodgers the ball back? Adrian Amos made a great play to end the last Vikings drive. He's been honestly one of the better front 7 people for Green Bay today. He's been up in the box. Cousins under center. Give to Dalvin Cook up the middle. Squeaks his way for 7 yards, 6 or 7. And that's not a great start for Green Bay's defense. Second down, the Packers do not call a timeout, so they'll run this to the 2-minute warning. We will get to the 2-minute warning. It'll be 2nd and 4 Minnesota. We hit the 2-minute warning. The Packers do not use a timeout there. I actually like that because, you know, they're just going to run out the clock. Yeah, we gotta force a punt here. We still have all 3 timeouts. Defense has to make a stop, though. Defense has to make a stop. Andy Herman on Twitter posing an interesting strategy here. Intentionally go offside to start it over on 1st and 10 with 3 timeouts. I actually think that's kind of smart. I mean, obviously, you hate giving the other team just a free first down, but if you stop them here on second down and you burn a timeout, or even if you don't stop them here and you burn a timeout, then you've only got 2 timeouts left on first down, as opposed to having all 3 of them on first down. I kind of like that. You haven't really stopped them, so 2nd and 4, they're probably going to convert. I think that's an interesting strategy that I'm kind of on board with. I like the idea that the Vikings got a free touchdown because of those pass interference calls. So the Packers shouldn't have even needed to go for 2 there. Because the Vikings should only be at 24. Hopefully we just strip Dalvin Cook and he fumbles. That'd be funny. It's gonna be hard to do. It's gonna be hard to win our division. Bears look good this year. I'm gonna agree that it's gonna be hard to win the division if we keep playing like this. But I don't actually think the Bears are all that good. The Bears defense is really good. Like the Bears defense is a top 5 defense, no question. But their offense is awful. 2nd and 4 here. Kirk Cousins under center. Dalvin Cook, the setback. CJ Hammond at fullback. Dalvin Cook gets the ball running left. He's stopped short, but he falls forward. And I think they marked him short. One official saying first down. Packers do call a timeout here. Now they've got 2 remaining. And they did give Minnesota a first down there. So that's why you jump offside there. Hindsight's 2020, but so 1st and 10, Minnesota. Minute 55 to go. The Packers can still get the ball back with 2 timeouts. Vikings run a play, call a timeout. Vikings run a play, get a timeout. Vikings run a play, don't get a timeout, get the punt. So you get the ball back with like 58 seconds left. Kirk Cousins under center, I formation. Thielen, the lone receiver, off to the right. Dalvin Cook gets the rush. Zadarius Smith tackles him for a loss of 1, and the Packers burn a timeout with 1:50 to go. Hey, we tackled Minnesota for a loss. I think that's an outright win. I think we should get 6 points for that. And the ball. I think they should give the Packers 7 points for doing that. Vikings can't even tank efficiently. Hashtag stop Dalvin. I agree. Hashtag stop Dalvin, man. 2nd and 11, ball at the 31. Dalvin Cook in the backfield. Cousins under center, no fullback. 2 receivers, right, 1 left. Cousins takes snap, gives to Dalvin Cook, running left, picks up 2. Tried to break free, but did not get out. So it's 3rd and 9. The Packers have no timeouts with 1:43 to go. Third and 9, 1:44 to go. Vikings have picked up a lot of third downs today. And if you're Minnesota here, you run this football. You do not. Kirk Cousins has like a 97% completion percentage today. You run this football. You run it and you don't look back. Third and 9. Packers need a stop to give Rodgers the ball back. Third and 9. Cousins in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Cousins give to Dalvin Cook running right. Stumbles, breaks free from Rashawn Gary, and he's tackled short. That's Dean Lowry on the stop. So the Packers and Aaron Rodgers will get a chance. Rodgers has a chance. That's all you need to give him. Aaron Rodgers, 24 of 37 for 300, or for 260 and 3 touchdowns, excuse me. All 3 touchdowns to Devontae Adams, who's got 7 receptions for 53 yards. The Vikings burn their final timeout at the end of the play clock. 57 seconds left, coming up for the punt. The tough thing is we don't have any timeouts, but I believe in Rodgers. He's a GOAT. I agree. He's done this before. I don't know necessarily without any timeouts, but he's proven before that he can make miracles happen. Need a touchdown. Extra point will win it. Colquitt on to punt it away from Minnesota. They have had some interesting snaps today. Snap it over his head. Do it. Snap it over his head. Tyler Ervin back to receive the punt instead of Darius Shepard. Vikings go all-out protection. Colquitt gets away a punt. Ervin with a chance from the 20. Cuts it near sideline to the 25, and he's tackled at about the 28 by, I think it was KJ Osborne. 47 seconds in a dream. Packers need a touchdown. $47 seconds to go. 72 yards. They need a touchdown. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Jamal Williams to Rodgers left in the backfield. Rodgers, straight drop. Looks short. He's got Jamal Williams. He will step out of bounds at the 35, 42 seconds left. My hands are sweating, dude. They are. My hands are nice and sweaty. And I'm not even at this game or playing in this game or anything. Aaron Rodgers in the gun, trips receivers right, 1 to the left. Jamal Williams to Rodgers left in the backfield. Rodgers takes snap, looking left side. Going to throw. Jamal Williams again across the 40-yard line, steps out of bounds again. Trips receivers right again. 1 to the left. Jamal Williams in the backfield. Rodgers, straight drop, now rolling to his left, flips it down the sideline, and Tanyan's got it, but he's in bounds. Got to get over and spike it here. Devontae Adams runs the ball to the line, gives it to the official. Rodgers upset with Jamal Williams. It cost the Packers precious seconds. Jamal Williams had to get up to the line. And that is That is really bad clock management. 12 seconds to go. 1st and 10. Ball at the 41. 12 seconds, 41 yards. Trips receiver to his right, one to the left. Rodgers in the gun, Williams to his left. Vikings rush 3. Rodgers stepping up to his right. Hit as he throws. It's recovered by Wilson with no time left. And Aaron Rodgers hit from behind. Oh, that's going forward. That's an incomplete pass. That is an incomplete pass. Final play under review. That's an incomplete pass. The Packers couldn't protect Rodgers while they were rushing 3. They had 6 guys in the block, and they couldn't block 3. Dean Blandino coming in again. And the play stands, and Minnesota wins 28-22 on the backs of the men in black and white. With the help of the Stripes, Minnesota goes into Lambeau and takes a win from Green Bay. Mike Pettin was chopped up by Dalvin Cook. But the official is really the story of the game today. At least the Saints are playing the Bears, and we need the Bears to lose. Yeah, no kidding, Black Panther. Green Bay drops a tough one to Minnesota. I don't have a lot to say that I haven't said already. I mean, the officials were bad all game. They're bad every week in every game. It's not a new thing. Are you going to be live for the Bears game? I was not planning on it. I've got a lot of homework to do, and I want to be live Thursday, so I want to make sure that I've got everything done before then. So I think I'm going to end this. I've also got some videos to put out that I want to record today, and I want to make sure I'm live Thursday night for San Francisco. But all that being said, I will see you guys Thursday night. Green Bay takes on San Francisco on the road. And we need that one badly. We need a big win over San Francisco on Thursday, and we need it in a big way. I will also hopefully we'll have to check on the Iowa State game. I do not know if I'm getting tickets to the Baylor game, so check my Twitter all week. I'll be posting updates if I get tickets to the game. I will not be streaming the Baylor-Iowa State game. If I don't get tickets to that game, I will see you guys Saturday at 6 p.m. It's a night game next Saturday. So plan for streams on Thursday night for Green Bay and Saturday night for Iowa State with a question mark on Saturday, as I'm not sure if I have tickets yet. So that'll do it. Minnesota with the upset over Green Bay. Hopefully Chicago loses to New Orleans here in the afternoon game in Chicago. I will. We're hoping for a lot here. Green Bay needs some help now. So I'm gonna go record some videos. I'm gonna go work on some homework. Make sure I've got everything cleared for Thursday night, and I will see you guys then. Peace out.